It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Eflin. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon.
1 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
That's just a nasty pitch right there. I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. At the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
0-1 down. Fought off foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. What a play in right field. And that is that. Twins wind up. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may be on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Lau at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. There's a strike. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Lau, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that he can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he held up. Bounce to third. Knocks it down. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Isaac Paredes now. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they
dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Save.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. That one fouled off.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now Correa up to hit. Eflin back to work. The other way. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Flips the corner, and the count is 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher.
This pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. Over to Lau. And that's 2. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 2 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jose Siri. And the right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Nothing to it. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the DH, Alex Kirilloff. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Kirilloff in his 3rd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2016. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. They really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here is Edouard Julien. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone. So
that one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buxton in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Twins nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Lopez back to work. And that one hammered. That's foul. And out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
I swear I like them bouncing out. Rising to the top, but you know about me now. I'm running, not move, 'cause I'm about to go. I'm running over you, I promise, so look out below. Hold up, yeah, I'm back. I'm talking like I'm walking on a yacht that's wrong flat. I'm too quick, moving slick. Look at that, no matter what.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
And now it's Brandon Lau. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one hit to right. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena, reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground. And he beats it. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you've got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Foul ball there. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. What a stop! To his knee, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop, and if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
First and second, 2 down. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one for strike 1. Arozarena, the lead runner, out at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out of the inning.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Max Kepler. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. To the right side. Loud. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
To second for one, and it's over his head. And here it comes. Swung on, belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Diaz hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
The next to hit takes ball one. Just off the outside edge. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball three. And that's a strike. Swings and misses. And now 3-2. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's to third. And that one finds its way through. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Alex Kirilloff. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Edouard Julien in the on-deck circle for the Twins. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. An error, but 2 are left stranded. And midway in the 4th, Rays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. As he turns on the rubber, with that Good live arm delivers.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind and the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Caballero swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
1 down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. Late on that fastball.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. There's the strike.
Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate. He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Max Kepler at the plate. Just missed.
1-0.
Lewis, the runner at second with 1 away. Late that time, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it swinging. 2 out. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He was late there, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Way high there, and it's 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. The pitch. This one popped up. Correa is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 18, second baseman, Brandon.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lau. 1 for 2. And he chases a high fastball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Kepler sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The line to kick the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Arozarena on his way to third. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 strike.
Arozarena on second. Paredes on at first with 2 down. And it's even up. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jay Jackson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Oker getting loose as well. That one ripped but foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. That pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
This one in the air, center field. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. So the Rays strand. And a pair. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Santana up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Matt Wallner. Inside, just missed. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches. 26 years old, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left. On a strike, the pitch. There's a strike.
If I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. That's in there. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Loud to first,
out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jay Jackson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Jose Siri will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Chopped left side. And there's 2 away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column.
The batter,
But the way
number
they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Caballero stands in now and watches strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing. Topa also throwing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now in Tampa Bay. Leading off. So they turn to their closer, Pete Fairbanks.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground to short. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a good eye there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. That's out number 2. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Rene Pinto.
Leading off for the Rays, the catcher,
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Left field, way back there. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one not close. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two outs. That one ripped. That's back there. And out of here. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 4-2.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Line to left. Wallner makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
0-2.
The tying run at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's a high chopper. Off balance speed. There's one. To Diaz. That's 2.
Hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Justin Topa taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. And a quick out, number 1.
Now
Harold Ramirez next to him for the Rays. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's the 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order, go the Rays. And we're back. And now Carlos Santana. And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasting right past him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. On a bounce right side, Diaz tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now the catcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This could end it. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.